Hey guys, it's Deranged Duncan right here, and I got invited to a little film screening, a private one, here at the Digital Gym in San Diego. I got invited by a guy named the Spork Guy, whose channel you should subscribe to on YouTube. He's a really cool guy. He's into independent films as much as anybody else. He's a film editor. He's helping out with the marketing in this movie. He also runs a little film festival out here called the Oceanside Film Festival, and one way to recognize him at conventions, he'll be wearing a backwards hat with little pins, Godzilla, They Live, classic trauma movies, anything like that. It's the best way to recognize them. Subscribe to his channel. You won't regret it. Anyway, the Digital Gym. Now, I went to it a lot last year, 2013, and all I could say is they screened some pretty cool shit there. A lot of independent films, modern day cult classics. Nowadays, they screen more older films. Like, I think coming up, they'll be screening a movie like $5 for an August Moon. They'll be screening Eraserhead, stuff like that. But the biggest appeal was when they would screen these films, these modern ones, they wouldn't come out onto DVD or video on demand until about a few months down the road at the time. They would have guests for anything that was on DVD, such as Gut. But there's some twisted memories for me at this gym. American Mary. How about that? Signed by both Soska sisters there. I got this signed at Comic-Con, but of course there was a screening out here at the Digital Gym. Excuse me. And this was my third different time meeting them. Got the disc sign, and when I met them this third time, I had them sign my Screenfest ticket from 2012 here. I won't cover up the signatures. Wow. How they filled out that little ticket is amazing. But that's my Screenfest 2012 ticket. That was my second time at meeting them. Digital Gym screening here in San Diego, American Mary, was my third time meeting them. Fourth time was Comic-Con 2013. And wow, first time was Comic-Con 2012. Holy shit. That was one of the first screenings here at the Digital Gym, American Mary, and it was a hell of a way to get things going. I mean, it filled up, it was crowded, it was awesome. Where could they go from here? After that, they showed Gut, which had the director Elias come as a guest. They had a screening of Thanatomorphose over in Ocean Beach. Then they came back with another great little cult film that I suggest everybody sees. And I am talking about Maniac. The remake here. Damn good film. I'm trying to get it right here because of the lighting and the sun. It's making this bad glare see like that. So I'm going to hold it like this. I have it signed there by Bill Lustig from the first D-Day of the B movies. Highly recommend you see this movie if you haven't. Fucking awesome film. I thought was the biggest appeal of the Digital Gym right there was movies like that would come and you just have a fun time. I mean, they had free beer samples, free food. I mean, it was fun sitting back, having a nice little beer, watching a movie like Grabbers, Barbarian Sound Studio, American Mary, Maniac, all those. Well, now, I'm going to be coming back here to this Digital Gym for the first time in a long time. I think it's the first time probably since the summer of 2013. Shit. So yeah, it's been a while. I doubt anything has changed, but we'll see. I'm about to meet up with the Spork Guy. Now, I'm going into this little screening just like you. I'm a little clueless as to what's screening. I'm a little clueless as to what they're showing. So let's find out. Let's see what we have. Alright, so we just got done seeing a movie called Art as a Weapon. Art as a Weapon. Hello.
As a Weapon, that works too.
That works too.
It's like a whole new meaning that like, oh man, like both are just like in your face violent, but then you see it and you're like, hold on.
Like, wait a minute.
This just makes me think in a good way. I like it. So what do you think?
I loved it. I mean, this is a powerful movie, especially if you're a horror fan, exploitation fan, independent movie fan. I mean,
fan of anything that you love that the old people who control what gets out there doesn't. And it's really in support of anything of that value. The things that you value.
That's right. And it's something little like I remember one time being in a store talking about a popular song that a lot of people know about Megadeth called Symphony of Destruction. And somebody got mad at me. And they're like, why can't it be Symphony of Construction?
Construction?
It's like people are so sensitive to destruction, hell, devil, but if it's an art, how should they care?
Destruction is just a natural way of life.
Right?
Time destroys everything. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be considered a terrorist act. It could just be, oh, look at the statue, and then 500 years later, it's just naturally rotted away. Destruction.
Destruction. Right?
You know, it's science, not controversy.
Exactly right. And also, what I got from it, man, it really puts into perspective what's going on in Burma, or what was going on in Burma, and especially you can't even talk about your government. You can't even draw anything that you
can't say anything. Anything that they could even assume is you thinking about thinking is going to be held against you for up to 65 years in prison. Think about that.
Just for trying to be artistically free? Come on.
Think about you. Let's say you go out to post like a poster on your sidewalk or on the side of your favorite coffee shop of, oh, come see, free screening of Father's Day, after on 6.
Oh, there you
You're
go.
in jail.
Or, hey, case in one right here. A screening of Night Watch. Oh man, that would cause controversy right there in Burma.
Oh, horribly, horribly. That would be firing squad kind of shit. You know, I mean,
that's exactly right.
I mean, it makes you feel lucky, but at the same time, not too lucky. You get some of it because you realize, yeah, we do have it good. Yes, we do complain about certain things because things are getting worse here every day. You know, copyright laws are horrible. The website you're on right now watching this is no different. Our owners at Google want to make sure in every single way that you can't post a song you like because it's not yours. It's not theirs either, but they actually give a shit. So we really have to realize that even though this film's about Burma, there's more than just that country going through the same thing. And even if you're not into street art, or not a fan of Shepard Fairey, or not a fan of what they're doing in the film, it's not anything that you have to take literally. It can be attributed to anything that you love. Us, obviously, being B movies, horror movies. Again, low-budget movies that the Academy or the AFI would hate.
Oh, yeah. That's why I hate award shows, because they're all dumbed down.
Exactly. It's the same 6 nominations over and over again, but in different, you know, fluctuations of what they actually get their ass kissed for. So it just shows that, you know, whatever you love, same moral applies to it. And that's why I think this is a movie that would be very well received and should be seen by a lot of people if they can.
Yes. It's going to be going on a festival, right? Oceanside Film Festival.
Oceanside Film Festival. Please look it up. We
in Southern California here.
Yeah, follow us on Facebook, like us, and just know that unlike Sundance, we actually watch every submission we get. So you got that going for you, because as long as I'm on the committee, I won't let anything be pushed aside just because someone doesn't enjoy it, or because we got so many submissions. No, it's not about that.
No, it's all about having fun, and that's exactly why you gotta definitely follow this guy's channel right here, the Spork Guy. He's even got the symbol.
Yes.
Look at this.
I am the Spork Guy on YouTube and Twitter and Letterboxd and anything else besides Instagram. I don't have a smartphone, and I don't like Instagram because I don't like taking pictures of food. So please do that.
It's all about eating food.
Yeah, that's all it is. You know, it's like, you know, live in the moment. No, just eat your fucking burrito. Don't take a picture of it, make it fuzzy, and call it, oh look, Wild West.
Yeah, there you go.
It's old now. You know. The
only time I ever like to show a picture of food is to say, hey, you got to come out here and eat this next time you're here. Like certain people that'll be out here soon, you'll find out. But you're also going to have a surprise guest, possibly, at the Oceanside Film Festival.
You didn't hear this from me. I'm just kidding, you did, because you're watching this video and I'm talking. So, today, this year at the Oceanside Film Festival, which takes place August 3rd through 10th, on a few of the days, which keep posted, I'll let you know which ones, but for sure, August 9th, Saturday, we will have a special surprise guest, a Mr., have you heard of him? His name is Charles K. It's
Ah, it's a K.
It's like a mustache involved.
Oh
And
man.
lots of bread.
Oh.
You got it, right?
Oh.
You have it.
Got an autograph from him recently too.
So come on down on Saturday and Sunday, August 9th and 10th, and please hang out with me, hopefully Chris here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And
be there.
Mr. the one and only Charles Kaufman, brother of Lloyd. And he will be around not only to present the award for Best Audience Choice winner, but he will be there to mingle and just talk to you about your film and give you all the support that any indie filmmaker, has to go through, and all the troubles we go through. He went through them too. He's still, he doesn't go through them too much anymore because he's now a great entrepreneur.
Yeah, he's making some money there, but
he hasn't lost that passion. He's made that clear to us. So come on down and let's just all hang out. Let's be a family that's has tons and tons of mothers.
Got to put food and bread on the table. And then one other thing though about this video that I really liked, and we were talking about this earlier, connecting more as a horror fan, the government control with the video nasties back in the UK, and all of a sudden it comes over here to America where you can't have, almost it seems like an R-rated movie hit theaters these days. It has to be PG-13. It's got to apply to a general audience. Well, why can't it just apply to whoever the hell you want it to apply to?
Exactly. If we want to see, which I don't know anyone in this fucking country who wanted to see a remake of RoboCop. If we wanted to see a remake of RoboCop, why can't we have limbs being shot off with a shotgun? No, it has to be like a car bombing. Oh yeah, let's really modernize this shit piece. Why am I even modernize it? I mean, robophobic? What the fuck was that shit?
Yeah. It was a slow film, and I didn't mind it. They were trying to go into more of the human aspect, which is cool.
Yeah, it was.
And you make it slow. You take away the action. You take away the violence, which made the original so fucking awesome.
You add one thing for each two things you take away.
Exactly. Man, oh man. I mean, it's got a good little turnout here. We have the director there, Jeff Durkin. Oh man. Along with a bunch of other people that came here for this screening.
A lot of Kickstarter supporters and a lot of fellow film fans who were invited to the event just to check it out.
Yeah.
Give their due respects as fellow filmmakers in kind.
That's definitely it. I mean, look at these little pictures. This is almost kind of like how it is. Imagine being in Burma. You can't even do this kind of art out on the streets for a time.
Nope.
Get arrested. 65 years in jail, you gotta say. Woo.
No, if
that's
you
bad.
Draw like a happy face on a piece of paper, they'll assume, oh, that's the new underground resistance, logo. We gotta kill all them, or else they're gonna come up from underground and storm our mansion.
Oh my God.
It's bad. Yeah, it is bad. It is horrible, and but as we see in the epilogue, things are changing, things are getting better, and it's all because artists like yourself are promoting your own work and integrity on your own time.
Imagine being in some states these days where you can't even have a tattoo on your body because you'd be looked at as a villain. You can't express yourself. Nah, it's bullshit. Learn to express yourself. That's where it all matters right there. And speaking of underground, Southeast Asia, we're documenting a little punk rock group called
Rebel, right? Yes, they have a big punk rock network in Southeast Asia now that has to, perform their shows underground because they're under the same scrutiny, or more scrutiny, to be honest, of the artists, the visual artists. There's a big following going on, a big circuit, so you can check that out too. And
Facebook page, yes.
They have their own documentary as well called Burma Calling. Check it out. So yeah, look it up now. I'm sure maybe you'll put a little.
Oh, I'll put a link on there because
like right here, somewhere
there, or maybe the description box probably.
So check out all these things that we're talking about because they're all so worth it.
That's right. And the name of the movie, Art as a Weapon. It's coming out probably later this fall, but it's going to be doing the festival runs.
Yeah,
look for
festival run first. You'll have it on VD all over the place soon. Just watch it.
All right. That was fun. And thank you, Spork Guy. Sterling.
Thank you, Deranged Duncan, sir.
Yes. So subscribe to this channel. Check this out. Give us a thumbs up. And look out for Art as a Weapon. And look out for the Oceanside Film Festival here in Southern California in August.
Okay.